Vince Young goes broke, Blake Griffin and Kendrick Perkins not worried about the Lakers, Robinson Cano using steroids, Andre Brown rushes the Giants to victory, and more awful officiating during Week 3. This week's recaps at Sports, Girls, and More. Hello sports fanatics, I'm Adele Garcia and you are checking out the week that was at Sports, Girls, and More. Terrell Owens, Warren Sapp, Jamal Lewis, Lawrence Taylor. What do they all have in common? Yup, they have as much money as I do right now. Vince Young just added himself to the list no athlete wants to be a part of. The ex-quarterback is now broke and I can't say I feel sorry for him. What were you thinking buying all the tickets on a plane so you can fly alone and buying $600 shots of Louis XIII? This is the perfect example of YOLO gone wrong, but Rick Ross would be proud. All eyes are on Kobe Bryant and the new look Lakers out west, but Blake Griffin and Kendrick Perkins are dismissing all the hype surrounding the star-studded LA team. Griffin says he's not worried about the Lakers, and Perkins believes the Thunder are the team to beat in the West. Perkins has a point. OKC are the defending champions in the West, making them the team to beat. But Griffin needs to slow down. The Lakers have a better starting five and a better head coach than the Clippers. And oh yeah, they still have Kobe. What's the easiest way to become relevant? Putting out a sex tape or tweeting a rumor? Trick question, they both work. Dan Torgman, a TV reporter in Charlotte, heard a rumor that Robinson Cano was using performance-enhancing drugs, and he did not hesitate to tweet it. The rumor went viral and everyone was questioning Cano, and everyone found out who Dan Torgman was. But I don't blame Dan for wanting to be the first to release the breaking news. But before you go out and bash someone's reputation, get your sources right. Next time, go with the sex tape. Whenever the Ravens and the Patriots face each other, it's never just a game. The Sunday night matchup between these two clubs can easily be the most emotional game this season. Ravens wide receiver Torrey Smith was playing less than 24 hours after the death of his younger brother due to a motorcycle accident. And even though he was grieving, Smith showed up, catching 6 passes for 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. Our prayers go out to Torrey Smith and his family. But there was a controversy at the end of the game surrounding guess who? Yup, the officials. The Ravens beat the Patriots on a field goal by Justin Tucker as time expired. But was the field goal good? Bill Belichick didn't think so. He wanted an explanation from one of the officials, but they all avoided him like a homeless man begging for money. Belichick made contact with one of the officials while asking for an explanation, and people are now asking for his head. Chill out. He did nothing wrong in wanting to know if the kick was good or if it was reviewable. What the league needs to do is get rid of these amateur, I have stripes and a whistle so I know what I'm doing officials. Andre the Giant, or what can Brown do for you? Whatever the catchphrase is, one thing that is certain is that the New York Giants' new starting running back, Andre Brown, is the real deal. Brown led the Giants to victory with 113 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in a 36-7 spanking of the Carolina Panthers on Thursday Night Football. It's only been 2 games, but Brown has shown he can hold his own out there. Ahmad Bradshaw and David Wilson should be really scared. This guy looks hungry. In other NFL action, the shock factor remained high during Week 3. The Arizona Cardinals are still undefeated after whooping the Eagles 27-6. Michael Vick was sacked 5 times during the game. With that type of protection, I can lay a hit on him. The 49ers were upset by the Vikings, losing 24-13. Christian Ponder finally looked like a quarterback, throwing for 198 yards with 2 touchdowns. And the New Orleans Saints still can't win a game as they dropped their 3rd consecutive game to the Chiefs 27-24. Jamal Charles went ham on the Saints defense, rushing for 233 yards and scoring a touchdown on a 91-yard run. The Jets cornerback Darrelle Revis will miss the rest of the season due to a torn ACL. This means Tebow will finally get some playing time. Okay, maybe not, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was covering the tight end next Sunday. Now that's all for this week. Be sure to tune in next week for all things sports. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/sportsgirlsandmore. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at sportsgirlsandmore. Later, Gators.